Hi YouTube. Today I'm going to be showing the new, relatively new, just a couple of months old, false-lash-superstar by L'Oreal. If you can see it, it's a bit silver, so it's really hard to show on screen. Anyway, that's it. It's been out a couple of months, I believe, the lady in the shop told me. And it is a double-ended product, so at one end you've got the primer, the lash primer, and at the other end you've got the mascara. Now I did notice in one end of this mascara is very similar to the Benefit Roller Lash one, whereas it's short on one side with little hookey rubber bristles and longer on the other side for the stretching, and the hookey ones which sort of lift up and you stretch with those as well. This one has got a bristle brush, so I should have in first. See what I mean? You've got the shorter ones one side. It's also got the same curve as the roller lash. I've got it here, I'll show you. Here's one of the roller lash, which I bought from eBay for a £5. It's 3.5 grams, because I wanted to try it, and I hate the packaging on the full-size one from the shops, and I really don't like it at all. Hate it. I don't know why they made it so awful. Anyway, I can buy these, they're only £5 each, and it's 3.5 grams, so a couple of those, almost the same size as the product. Anyway, here's the brush. This, of course, is rubber. See what I mean there? Very, very similar. Got the curve in it, got the short at one end, long at the other. And in miniature, so I can imagine that full size. So I think it may give the same effect. Anyway, let's try it. So first I'm going to go in with the lash primer. I've been wanting to buy a lash primer. I normally buy Lancôme's. It's such a good one. I think it's probably one of the best, if not the best. But it is expensive. So when I saw this, and I'd wanted to try this mascara to show you, to see what it was like, and myself too. And it was £2 off in, what did I buy at Boots? So it's currently £8.99 instead of £10.99. I think, right, ideal time to try it, to show my friends on YouTube, and to try it for myself. So there we are. Well, I do my best to show you. Of course I wear glasses and I haven't got my contacts yet, so I'll see what I can do. I have curled my eyelashes with my eyelash curlers, and I've primed my eyes with the Lorac behind the scenes eye primer, which I got in a palette recently, which is fantastic. This is a very, very good eye primer, and I'm even buying a full size when this one's out. It's excellent. Excellent product. Okay, let's go. Zoom into the eyes. Not too close. And see the lines for you. Okay, so I think that's enough. What do you think of my eyelashes? This is my second week on the Vitalash, and I never had eyelashes before. They were really, really blonde. I can see them. Really, really short. I'm just not there at all. I'm really pleased with this Vitalash. I was a little bit worried my eyes might turn a different colour. I've heard terrible stories, or I might be allergic to it, but it's been brilliant. And they're really growing. This is 2 weeks growth from literally nothing. So now we're going to put the main mascara on. This is L'Oreal-Falselash-Superstar, which boasts spectacular push-up effect fibres. Let's see. Okay, that's one thick coat of mascara, and it does seem to make them pretty long. It's a very, very wet mascara. Should I put another coat on? I will. Okay, that's the second coat. Just a light one. I didn't go mad because I can't really see what I'm doing. So that's it. Still wet, so it might touch my eyelids and leave a mark. Really good, actually. It's got a strong smell for people who don't like strong smelling products, but L'Oreal does have strong smells, I think, in their mascaras, if I remember rightly. This is very good. It hasn't got, the brush is not quite the same as the Benefit brush. It does work, but not as well as the Benefit one. It's a lovely mascara. It's a really great effect, considering my lashes are not great, although they are getting better with the Revitalash. I'm quite pleased. What do you think? I think it's worth the money, definitely. And for somebody who's better at applying the mascara, I'm sure you'll get on fine. Yeah, it's pretty. See it through my glasses. But no other products. I didn't put it on my lower lash because I'm going to be doing another review in a minute. I want to use something, so. But you can see it will be just as good. Yeah, pleased with it. It's, what haven't I said? It's quite wet. It's very wet. You get a lot on the end of the brush, so wipe that off. With mascaras, the reason they go dry, I just found this out, is because of pumping your mascara, like, you know, pushing in, I don't want to do it too much, in and out, pumping it like we do when you take the product out. That makes your mascara dry really quickly, so if you remember that tip, your mascara might last a bit longer. I think it does hold up to its claims. It does stretch them. It does make them quite a bit longer. It's very black. It's a nice intense black. Very buildable. 3 or 4 coats of this applied properly, well, I think it's going to be pretty amazing. So false-lash-superstar with the primer as well, which was a good primer. It really built the lashes up nicely, didn't it? Made them quite thick. So I think, yeah, for $8.99 at the moment, or $10.99 full price, same as their Lash Architect, which is another really good mascara. I'll say that's a hit. It's a definite winner.